The idea of NIL is great. It's designed to allow our student athletes to use their name, image, and likeness to make money off of their talents and abilities. It's a game changer. We have to be the adults to help our student athletes navigate these rocky times. It's looking at what Utah State is to the community, what it is to our students on campus, and what it has always been to our student athletes, and then trying to fit what's doable, what's acceptable to the model of what NIL is supposed to do. We're working now to navigate those waters and are providing what we think is the right plan for our student athletes. One of the things that gets left behind in this space from athletic leaders around the country is the value of the education. And I know that's important to Aggie fans. To say that it's expected, there's a real dollar figure that goes into paying for the schooling and everything that goes into their experience that allows them to play the sport that they came here to play. It's a real dollar figure and it's a real value. So we definitely want to make that at the forefront of what we offer. Utah State's an amazing place where if you'll go all in, you'll come out better on the other side. And so we want to continue to provide that structure and that base for our student athletes. That said, we also know that to be competitive in the Mountain West Conference, we've got to provide all that we can provide within the means that we have to give to help our student athletes to compete on the margin. NIL for us is creating a marketplace where our student athletes can connect with businesses in town to find the right connection where they can use their talents and abilities to help a business to reap the financial benefits of their involvement. That's a positive thing, and we've provided that resource and the opportunity through our partners at Open Doors to do that. We also would be remiss if we didn't at least have the opportunity of a collective so that strategically we can use those resources to help them with, an example is our foreign students who can't work while they're here. Having a collective in place would be a definite benefit to them. But I don't see us at Utah State using a collective the way maybe other campuses are using it right now. We don't know if that's sustainable for the future. And frankly, I don't know if once the bubble bursts or the market resets, we want to be on the right side of that. We want our ladder to be against the right wall. So we're going to go into this conservatively and with strategy involved to help our student athletes be the best they can be for the journey at Utah State. We're trying to set the base and the foundation for what the Utah State experience is, what they can get from an R1 institution that has all of the academic capabilities of the best universities in this country right here in Logan, Utah. We're going to start from there. We're going to talk about the Aggie way, and then we're going to go and help them understand that we're here to meet their needs, and we're going to provide opportunities for them to get everything out that they want to put into it. To be good in the NIL space, you got to put some time and effort into it, and that's not for every student athlete. For those that don't want to do that, we're going to look to provide other resources to enhance their experience so they can pay their bills and play the sport they came to play and get their education. We want our student athletes to have the best athletic experience that can be had in what we think is one of the finest conferences in the West. That said, we also want them to have an academic experience that will last them for the rest of their life. From the mentoring and the networking that they'll get here with our programs that controls the gamut of academic opportunities from agriculture to space. I mean, you get it all here. We want them to have that base so that when they leave here, if they go pro in their sport, they're prepared for that. If they don't, they're prepared to be professional in something else. And ultimately, we think that's what's going to stand the test of time. When all of this dust settles, we feel like that's the right place for us to be. And our fans want our student athletes to have that kind of a life and experience. They understand that they need resources to make their way through this experience. They want to be a part of that. I don't think that we've gotten to the place where we want to have a collective to use money to lure student athletes to this experience. We think we're better than that. I realize that's a bold statement, but I stand by it, and that's where we're going to go. So our fan base will have the opportunity to give money that they can get a tax-deductible donation for to the university, and we'll turn around and steward those resources to our student athletes and put it right in their pocket. That's the focus we're going to have coming out of the gates. We will provide the marketplace. We will provide NIL opportunities. We will have a collective, just like everyone else has. We might be a little different in how we strategically use those resources to help all of our student athletes, but in the end, we think that's the Aggie way that's going to stand the test of time.